This is your Sleepless God back with a different video. Not really. Same shit every day. Sorry. But back with what if Naruto had the memories of the dead? Uh let's just get into the recap. So last time we left off, uh we started kind of learning more about what Naruto is and Naruto's abilities, but also as well learning about how Team 7 is going to look. So it's right now Team 7 is Naruto Uzumaki, Sasuke Uchiha, and Hinata Hyuga. The reason for this is because both of them are the top of their classes, and Naruto is bottom of their class right now because he doesn't do anything. He gets barely passing grades just to pass the, you know, entire, thing, but he doesn't actually try anything harder than that. Uh, After that, when he was waiting for his sensei, Naruto fell asleep just to get some shut eye, and Hinata saw that as a weakness, showing that, oh, he's lazy, so he's sleeping because, he's just a lazy person. But Sasuke knows that Naruto sometimes doesn't sleep or barely sleeps every night. So him just anytime Naruto has a chance, Sasuke hopes he sleeps because Naruto knows that Sasuke knows he doesn't sleep, so he tries to do it, but not all the time. Also, that Sasuke and Naruto has this kind of brotherly bond with them, but less than with like someone like what's that guy name? Shikamaru. Less than like someone like Shikamaru. But what happened after that was Kakashi showed up, waking up Naruto with a simple clap, saying this is one of the lowest amount of teammates that I've ever seen, as he popped up on the roof as he started talking with the crew, saying, hey, what's your hopes and dreams? As Naruto said the obvious, like, oh, blah, blah, blah. What I like is ramen and friends. I dislike people who are arrogant, and I want to be Hokage to change this world for the better. And everyone else did their own kind of spew. Kakashi kind of felt hopeful and started to know these people more. But after that, Kakashi did his whole spiel, just being like, okay, don't eat breakfast, and we'll see you bright and early. As Naruto and Sasuke left for some boat training that Sasuke thought he would win in, but he obviously lost again. But every time Sasuke loses, he learns a little bit more about how to win and how to get better. Let's start the video. So, Naruto actually gets there first. The reason for that is because he doesn't sleep. He barely does. So when he made it there, he instantly just tried to pass out. He actually finally passed out after a couple of hours of just laying there, just thinking. Second one, obviously, is Hinata. Hinata always comes, is always early, proper placement. She walking straight. And she has kind of a smirk on her face, like she will be first. And then she saw Naruto, and she goes to a grimace. As in her head, she's like, "How did this loser get up and get here before I did?" But also with that, Naruto's sleeping in the tree, just passed out, asleep on a tree. As Hinata's like so disrespectful to our sensei and to this great nation that she would be sleeping on that tree, just sleeping, not even waiting, just sleeping. As the next person is Sasuke, who is kind of covered in a little bit of bandages, but still seems like muscular and ready to go. As 10 minutes go by, as Sasuke says, shit, he's gonna come here late, like last time. And I was like, don't be silly. He's not even 10 minutes. We still got 10 minutes before he comes. He says, "I promise you, I think I'm gonna go and get some food and get a snack or something." He says, "I don't think you will have time." He says, "I promise you, I think I will." As 10 minutes pass by, Sasuke's back with some energy bars and some like quick snacks, and he's just eating. Passes up one to Naruto as it lands up on his like pants pop, lands up on his pants. And was preparing one to give to Hinata, but Hinata's just like, "I'm not eating that." You remember what Sensei just said? Maybe we shouldn't eat because, and Sasuke's like, "Hinata, he's doing that because he wants us to feel hungry for the test. He has something to do with food, most likely, and he probably has something to do with teamwork. Because there is now, like, you gotta think about it, like, what the test is most likely going to be about is something in that range." 20 minutes pass by. They're still sitting there. Hinata finally relents and asks for the bar and eats it. As Naruto is still sleeping. Hinata's just done waiting. And both Hinata and Sasuke are sitting by the tree. Sasuke learning some new jutsus that he got from Naruto, multi-fireball jutsu, some water, and some lightning jutsu as well. And he's really trying to learn how to pressurize his flames to more of a hotter degree. He can really, still shoot it out, but he's trying to make it bigger, but pressurized more, so more direct, more like a less of a spew and more of a direct flame to one person. As he's like, reading about these notes, like, "Oh, okay, that's interesting." He's learning more about like the signs and how it should work, and he's not actually doing it because he doesn't want to waste any of his chakra. But Hinata just finally gets done with it, looking at Naruto sleeping. He says, looks over at Sasuke, and says, "You're pretty close with Naruto, aren't you?" Yeah, I am. He's like a brother, a friend, he's family. Closest thing I have nowadays. Why does he sleep so much? What do you mean? Well, he was sleeping in the classroom when we were there. He's sleeping now. Naruto doesn't get as much as 4 hours of sleep per night. What? See, the scroll rolls up. Naruto is what we call not the best. He's a great person. He makes anyone laugh, and he's smart as shit. Don't deny it. We've all seen him actually do shit that no one else could probably even intelligently do. And I've seen him and Shikamaru shogi matches. It is almost a tie game, and we know what clan Shikamaru is a part of. They're not idiots. They're strategists. At the hardest of hearts, I've seen Naruto beat Shikamaru more times than I can count. Shikamaru has lost 56 times and has only won 3. As Naruto looks at him and says, "Well, then why does he score so bad?" He doesn't give a shit about the test. He never has. He never probably will. So, you gotta understand, it's Naruto. He will still be the goofy fun ball kid. There's a darker part of that, though. I've seen him once go rampage. Get angry. Rage out. It wasn't pretty. And it will never be pretty. So now it has to take a step back a little bit. It has to start thinking about Naruto a little bit differently. Also, he looks over at him as he flicks one Tomoe Sharingan on as it starts rotating and lands. If you ever fuck with Naruto, talk bad about him and in my face, I will show them why the Uchiha clan is still feared to this day. As he turns off the Sharingans, goes back to reading. As Hinata snickers. You think that scares me, boy? It should. You were under a genjutsu, and you didn't even notice, as Hinata looked around as he realized. Break, as the genjutsu shattered. It was a slight genjutsu, one of Naruto's favorites. A genjutsu that moves things just an inch, a centimeter. So if you're throwing a punch, you wouldn't notice it, but it would be a couple inches off always, and you would never know. One of Naruto's favorite genjutsus because it's very undetectable and super easy to put on someone. They don't even have to look into your eyes. You can just instantly cast it on them, and just a slight thing. As Hinata realizes that these two boys are still pretty skilled. As about 30 minutes, another 10 minutes pass by, so 30 minutes in all. Finally, Kakashi pops up. As when Kakashi pops up, Naruto opens his eyes. As he was sleeping for a decent long time. He actually finished an entire memory before he got done. As he says, so, as he looks down, grabs the bar, opens it, and takes a couple bites before he starts the training. What are we doing now? As Naruto already knows, it's the bell test. Even right when Naruto says it in his head, he says, Kakashi says it right back. It's the bell test. As he smiles. I guess old habits don't die hard. Whoever gets these bells gets to be on the team. If you don't get a bell, you go straight back to the academy. As Hinata is the first one to mention, but there's only 2 bells. Exactly. One of you is going to have to go back to the academy. As Naruto says, that's interesting. Quite interesting, you say. I'm guessing you're going to have time to run and hide. I give you to the count of 5. As Kakashi closes his eyes and grabs his Ichi book, and right when Naruto sees the Ichi book, he smiles. And grimaces too, knowing that his sensei is alive, but didn't take care of Naruto, as he flash steps away, like the rest as well. But Naruto starts using shadow clones to meet up with Sasuke first, and then Hinata. First, Hinata's fucking terrified, but because Naruto, she couldn't sense Naruto. His chakra is usually really easy to sense. It's super hard to miss sometimes because it's so big. It feels like a ball of flames. It feels like you're standing right next to the sun sometimes. But Nana was scared because she was faint. It was not even fully there. It was kind of gone. As Naruto says, Hinata. As Hinata looks over and says, yes, you know what this training's all about. Yeah, getting the bells. No, it's not about getting the bells. But think about this. Have you ever seen a 2-man team before? No. Yeah. It's a training exercise. Like Sasuke said. Wait. How did he hear that you're sleeping? Just don't worry about it. I know. Um, all I want you to do is help us out at the end. We're gonna trap Kakashi. We're gonna need you to hit him a couple times though. We'll, we'll as me and Sasuke have a plan. But if it goes south, we might need your help. Okay? As Hinata says, I'm not a maid. I can do it. I can help the plan, myself as well. Yeah, but you're a really good frontline fighter, and I think we'd be better off this way. As he teleports away, or really teleports away this time. Actually teleports. He put a seal onto Sasuke's back once before, and actually teleports. Kakashi's still reading his book. As Naruto, or one of Naruto's clones at the bottom of one of the lakes, starts doing hand signs. As Sasuke jumps out, using his one Tamori Sharingan right now, launching forward as fast as he possibly can, hitting Sasuke on the shoulder. Sasuke hits Sasuke. Hitting Kakashi's arms, he blocks it, still using the Ichi book. Boom, boom, boom. Sasuke is getting faster, faster, faster as Naruto's done with his hand signs. Water Dragon. As a enormous water dragon goes down and starts splashing on to Sasuke and to Kakashi, both hitting them off to the side. And then you hear, poof. It was a clone jutsu. As Kakashi, wet with his book wet as well, he finally puts it down. As he hears, Fire Dragon. Fire Dragon, roar! As a massive dragon, just its head though, pops out and aims at Kakashi as Kakashi says, shouldn't be able to do that jutsu. That's way too much chakra. As he has to launch up as Naruto says, I got you now. As you see Naruto with a kunai in his hand go for a slice as you hear pop. Boom. Slices down, cuts a piece of log in half. This motherfucker. As he sees substitution jutsu. Looks back as he sees Kakashi. Does a couple hand signs. Lightning. Strike. As he does a single slash with his arms, and it kind of makes a lightning like spear kind of like thing, going straight to Naruto as it pierces his back. As you hear pop. What? As Kakashi gets close to the ground, Naruto grabs his leg, pops up, and says, you're not the only one with tricks, slamming his body head to the ground, with just his neck popping out as Sasuke, with two shadow clones of himself, Fire style fireball jutsu, as he does a massive fire style as Kakashi barely gets out of it, popping up and hitting Sasuke in the face. As this when he says, Hinata, as Hinata pops out of the bushes and goes for a gale palm, hey, ready to slash him into pieces as Kakashi says, stop, as each one of them stops. As he says, you've all passed. As this is where we're going to end off this video. I hope you guys like it, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.